morning. Hope you all had a lovely night's sleep like I did. Well, it's time to get dressed and ready because we're going on an adventure. Come with us, let's go.
The sun's not quite up yet, which is good because it was quite warm at about 2:30 when we turned up yesterday. But we're up this morning to head down and have a look at Pyramid Rock, right down at the base of Porcupine Gorge. We seem to have left that red basalt back at the top of the gorge. Now down into a much more chalky sandstone, which I'm so sure somebody could describe better than me. Morning.
Good morning. The sun's coming. So peaceful. I can't believe we've got this whole place to ourselves today. Looks like we're not the only ones who are thinking about swimming.
Nice dip.
Yeah, it was. It was a great swim. If I was 23 and had a G-string, could have made some footage.
Well, that was a absolutely beautiful walk down. Looking back up there, I don't think it's going to be as much fun. But somebody's got to go back and feed the teenager. Go. Fly.
Just remember, if you like what we're doing, hit that subscribe, like and notification bell so that you know when we put the next video out. Cheers!
We're leaving Porcupine Gorge this morning and heading down to Winton, where we'll be staying in Bladensburg National Park just south of Winton. First thing this morning we were down Porcupine Gorge, bit of a swim in the gorge, in the creek itself, before walking back up, which is something you don't want to be doing in the middle of the day or late afternoon when it's still pretty warm. Saw a few people struggling up the hill there yesterday at about 2:30, which is why we decided to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and go for the wander down. And that's a really good idea as well, because you get to see the sun just creeping in through the gorge as you're walking down there, and makes it look particularly nice. There's nobody else down there. In fact, the first people we saw were about halfway back up the hill at about 8:30, and they were just making the journey down there. So there's a hint. Get up, grab yourself a muesli bar and hook it off down the gorge first thing in the morning. Highly recommend that as an alternative to anything else. We pulled into Winton to pick up some fuel, and they've painted all the water towers and silos in there. It looks pretty cool. Probably wouldn't have seen that except that we had to drive out of town a little bit towards Mount Isa to go to the BP. There weren't many other fuel stations open at that point in time. We're now cruising off further along Kennedy Development Road. It's pretty bumpy here. Past a couple of road trains and on our way to Winton.
Feeling lucky, punk. Here we are, we've made it to Winton. My gosh, this is the cutest little town ever. It's time to stock up and resupply, ready for our trip out into Bladensburg National Park. But before that, we're just going to have a little look around and see what we can find. Stumbled across this laneway as I was walking off to try and get something to eat. No, did not go to the pub, although I would have loved to. Okay, so if you need to buy a replacement gas canister for your little Furno, I can highly recommend this place here. Winton Hardware, $15.99. I came across these window displays as we were wandering through Winton, and I have to say I was pretty impressed. They're pretty cool. Shows the character of the town, really. There's one thing you don't have to worry about in Queensland, and that is going thirsty. There is a pub on every corner. All restocked and ready to go and heading to our next location, Bladensburg National Park. Nice easy drive in, relatively flat road. Didn't have to air down tyres or anything like that, and no traffic to speak of, really. Bladensburg National Park is a birdwatcher's heaven. Absolutely divine. Thousands and thousands of little budgies getting around everywhere together. Thanks all for watching. It's time to sit back and relax and catch you in the next one.